Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at Birmingham Groves for day one of the Derrick Coleman DC League Summer League. Sitting here with my guy, Young Fly, Young Tyler Spratt, North Farmington. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
So good to see you, man. We sat down here a year ago, and it was kind of like you were a little unknown to everybody. But now, man, your name is buzzing. Everywhere we go, they say, who is this guy? But take me back to your last playoff game. It was North Farmington versus Orchard Lake St. Mary's.
Yep.
And you went out, man, with a blaze that if they didn't know your name, they know your name now. So tell me what things have been like since that last game. As a matter of fact, take me through that last game. I don't think we've even talked. We did for a second, but take me through that last game and tell us how things are going for you right now.
That last game was a confidence booster for sure. Like, it was a coming out party. Everybody starting to see what I'm capable of and what I can do. So, like, I knew that game I had to step up because it was like my team, we wasn't hitting, so I just knew I had to just step up and take control.
Yeah, you did. So now that you're on the radar for a lot of people, man, do you feel a little bit more pressure coming towards you, a little bit more attention when it comes to defense, or just more acknowledgement and just in general?
I'm just gonna keep playing the same. I don't let it get to my head, so I'm just gonna play the same and just. But like defensive wise, people like talk more to me, trying to like throw me off my game, but I just play my same
They
game.
try to chirp a little bit at you.
Yeah.
But they don't know who they talking to. That's not gonna work. So tell me what the summer's been like. What have you been doing so far?
Just working out a lot. Me and my team back in the gym. We got a team camp in where we at Grand Valley this weekend.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a coming out and seeing how we gonna play together.
Yeah, they got a new head coach, Coach Farnell Mann. He just sat down a second ago. Now, prior to you sitting down with me, there was a former NBA first-round draft pick sitting in this very chair, Mr. Derrick Coleman. We named it after him. When I asked him, who's on his radar, you were one of the young people that he mentioned. So what is it like to have someone like a Derrick Coleman? I know you spend a lot of time, in the pro circles, but what is it like to have someone like them who's been there, place you would like to go, being able to acknowledge your ability?
It's a blessing for sure. Like, it just gives me confidence knowing, because I've been hearing a lot lately that I can make it if I just keep working. So it's really a blessing to know that, like, if there's a lot of people saying it, then it must be true.
Yeah, very good, Tyler. This might be a tough question, but you can handle tough questions. What do you think happens with young people between where they are right now, getting the attention, and those who aren't able to make it to maximize their potential, whether it's on the collegiate level or even on the pro level? What do you think happens in between that time for some people?
Like you're asking like how they.
What when a kid gets all the notoriety,
Right.
what happens between that and the kid making it? But some of them just don't make it. What do you think happens with them?
I think they just stop working and they just let all that talk get to their head, so they just think they're just too good for, like they're bigger than the moment, basically.
Oh, it's funny you say that. Just had a conversation with Derrick offline. And I didn't know this. Derrick Coleman was the number one draft pick in 1990, right?
Yep.
He was number 4 in Mr. Basketball rankings. And they said on the McDonald's All-American team, he was the 20th guy. So he was the last guy. Matter of fact, he's wore the number 44 all his career. They didn't even give him this number. He wore 43. And the game, guess where the game was at?
Where? Here?
Cobo Hall, Detroit.
Wow, that's crazy.
So you think about that. And he'll be the first one to tell you that he wasn't a quote-unquote star. So what do you think about when you hear someone like that has been one of the most dominant players in the NBA? Shaquille O'Neal even say that. But he just wasn't, quote-unquote, that guy, throughout his process. What do you think about when you hear that?
It's anything is possible. You got to keep working and just keep grinding, and it's going to show. The work you put in that night is going to come today.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of people talk about putting in work, but don't really put in the work?
Yes, a lot of people do it.
Yeah,
I know firsthand.
Talk about your work ethic when you get to the point where you feel that you're tired. I mean, I've been at some of your practices, and I can see those arms are hanging and those legs are tight. You may be battling a little injury or whatnot. How do you keep pushing through, man, when you're worn down and you're tired and there's all these other things that are distracting you?
All I got to do is think of where I want to get to. So if I think I want to get to, I'm going to push through and just have to do what I got to do.
Yeah. Great job. And before we get out of here, you've been a great ambassador for your school when it relates to mental health.
Yes.
I know you were part of their mental health committee. Part of what I'm doing with SPS in conjunction with some other organizations, we're going to be promoting positive mental health. But talk about what sports can do to help young people with their mental health, or even if the sports can be stressing, how do you manage and navigate to keep yourself in a really good space?
I continue to do things that I love to do. So if basketball gets to the head and stuff, I just go do like things I like to do, like hang out with friends, go do positive things that keep me on track and just not let everything just.
So let me stop you right there. I can appreciate that. Of course, I know you're a great family. So clearly your family supports you, not always being in the gym, that being able to have a break. Why is that so important?
It's important to have a break because if you just keep pushing yourself, it's like a car. If you keep driving and driving, it's going to break down. So you can't break down.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Anything you want to share before we let you get out of here?
I just want to shout out to my mom. Happy birthday and
Oh,
happy
today's your
Father's
mom's
Day.
birthday?
Her birthday on Thursday.
Oh, great,
So, yeah.
great.
And then happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Hey, I'll take that. Happy Father's Day. Happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day. Happy birthday to your mom, and shout out to your dad as well. With that, this is Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building with Tyler Spratt, the man, such a great young man representing well.
Thank you.
Proud of you. Keep an eye on this young man. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.